I've got some TA for you today about Jacob Roloff from Little People, Big World. You guys have been asking for updates on the Roloff family, and this story is going to take us on a journey. Jacob recently clapped back at critics questioning his life choices. On Sunday, March 30th, he addressed the so-called contradictions of living on his family's farm after leaving their reality show. For those newer to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Jacob was part of Little People, Big World since he was a little kid. But when he turned 18 in 2014, he walked away from it all. And now, he's living right back on Roloff Farms with his wife and son. The internet has opinions about this, and Jacob decided to address these contradictions in a super candid Instagram post. He wrote, "This spring marks 10 years since I got my money from the show I was on for over 10 years of my life. I was 18 and finally had the agency to not sign the contract, so I didn't, and promptly left home mostly due to disgust for the show and reality TV in general." He continued, "I used that money to build my world back again with my wife, rather than capitalize on it for all it was worth, for better or worse." Wait, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps the channel, and I'm trying to reach 100K subscribers before summer. So Jacob explained that he's now grateful to live here at Roloff Farms as an adult with my wife and son, growing things and stewarding the land. He's raising his kid doing the same things he used to do on the farm. He said these last 4 years have been insightful in learning farming skills, but also in answering deeper questions like, what is the farm without a TV crew? And what can a farm be without TV? Is living on your family's farm the same as having your life filmed for a TV show? I don't think so, but I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments. Is Jacob being hypocritical, or is he just making adult choices different from those made for him as a child? Jacob mentioned that pumpkin season is still huge for the farm, and he appreciates loyal fans who visit yearly. And I think this is interesting, his dream would be for the farm to become a more localized community space instead of so heavily relying on out-of-town tourism. Let's talk about why Jacob left the show, because there's serious stuff here. In December 2020, Jacob made disturbing allegations that he had been molested by a producer while filming. TLC released a statement saying they were saddened and troubled by this very serious allegation and would work cooperatively with the authorities. Jacob's wife, Isabel, has been super supportive. In a December 2024 post, she shared how she's always been amazed by Jacob's ability to stay calm despite public scrutiny. She recalled asking Jacob how negative comments don't bother him, and his response was, "Well, it simply doesn't bother me because I know who I am and they don't. So let them talk." That level of self-assurance is rare. Isabel called him the most self-assured person I know and said she was in awe of him. Relationship goals. Now, let's talk about Jacob's vision for Roloff Farms. It's actually pretty forward-thinking. He wants to emphasize and deepen a reform back to community-based agritourism and contribute positively socially by growing edible food for the community and being an intermittent space for community gathering. Jacob also made a powerful point about how farmland is sacred now, especially with issues like nearly lost topsoil and diminishing nutrient density in our foods. His final words were touching. "I can only hope we have this farm for another generation." What do we make of all this? Is Jacob contradicting himself? Or is he reclaiming his family legacy on his own terms? Personally, I think there's something powerful about Jacob's journey. He rejected the exploitation he felt as a child star, took time to find himself, and returned as an adult to steward his family's land with purpose. That sounds like growth to me, but what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Jacob was born into reality TV. He didn't choose to be on television. That choice was made for him. Most of us get to decide how public or private we want our lives to be. Jacob never had that choice. When Jacob says he wants to know what the farm can be without TV, that's a profound question. He's separating the commercial, exploitative aspects of his childhood from the meaningful parts. He's reclaiming his family's land from being just a set. Jacob's story is about taking back control of his narrative. It's about saying, I get to decide what parts of my life are public and what parts are private. It's about finding authenticity in a world that rewards performance. Together with Isabel, they're raising their son connected to the land and family heritage, but without cameras, breaking the cycle in a powerful way. Jacob mentioned in his post that he loves raising my own kiddo doing the same things I used to do on the farm. That's a bittersweet image. Jacob sharing farm life with his son, but in a private and authentic way, not performed for an audience. How many of Jacob's childhood memories are tangled with camera crews? How many special moments were interrupted to get the right shot? Now, he creates new memories with his child, pure, unfiltered, not for anyone's consumption but their own. If you're enjoying this deep dive, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. So, what can we learn from Jacob's story? Authenticity matters. There's power in being true to yourself. Healing isn't linear. Sometimes it requires stepping away, sometimes coming back on different terms. We can redefine our relationships with places and people that shaped us. There's strength in vulnerability. Does Jacob's journey resonate with you? Have you ever had to redefine your relationship with your past? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I genuinely appreciate each of you. This is Julie signing off, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Oh.
And if there's another former reality star you'd like me to cover, drop their name in the comments. Love you all. Okay, bye for real this time.